Good morning, how are we doing? I hope you are well. Today's a yarn dyeing day. As you can tell, I'm in the dye shed and I've just put a bunch of yarn on to soak whilst I had a very long phone call to my parents because they are chatty. They're just chatty. How are they more busy now they're retired than before when they had a job? I do not know, but they've got more of a social life than I do, and I envy them for that. But I have a bunch of yarn on, soaking. Now, I'm toying between two ideas of what to do today. I need to dye up some of the Legends and Lattes collection, obviously. So I'm going to be dyeing up, I'm definitely doing Magical Flame, which is the semi-solid green colour. That's 100% happening. The other question, though, is on the other two burners that I'm going to have free, do I dye What in the Eight Hells is Coffee, or do I dye up the Knit a Growl Yarn Club? I'm tempted by the former because then that is more interesting for you to see as opposed to the latter, which will have to be in black and white and therefore is very boring for you. So I might do What in the Eight Hells is Coffee and just do that and get that done. Aim for at least, or try to do some of them today anyway, if not all of them. That is the goal, because sometimes these semi-solids can take forever to exhaust. I read quite a lot of a book whilst I was working out the colours, because I put them on and sat in my chair and was like, and now we just wait because there's nothing I can do, which is why I'm trying to do variegated at the same time. I just think that makes sense. Does that make sense to you? I feel like that makes sense to me. Anyway, we've got dark red nails, which is kind of autumnal, but also like a slight nod to Christmas, in case you weren't aware. I love Christmas. I get very excited about it every year. I do get burnt out on Vlogmas, so I'm going to try to pre-record some Vlogmas things, which we love. I've already watched three so far this year, terrible Christmas films. And then going to be watching another Christmas film this weekend for research. You will see shortly what the research is for. And thank you so much to everyone who purchased the sock sets, the Christmas Eve cast on sock sets yesterday. I know I've had a lot of messages from people to say that they're disappointed because they didn't get one, and asked if I'm going to be opening up a pre-order, which surprises me because you've not even seen the colourway yet. You might hate it. Hopefully you won't, because I'm going to try my darndest. And I know I said that there's only a limited quantity because I wanted to make sure I could dye it and get it out. But that's still 72. It's a lot. I put a lot of sock sets in the shop and they sold in an hour. So, yeah, a bit of a shock. But maybe in January I'll open up a pre-order, depending how popular it is. But I just wanted to make sure that I got these done and out the door first, so you get them by Christmas Eve, hopefully. Because Christmas post is when everything slows down. But I'm going to try my darndest. Next week is going to be an interesting one. My sister's getting married, my parents coming up. So, yes, I don't know how needed I'm going to be because, yeah, wedding prep, but I also do need to do some work at some point. So we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to stop waffling. Leave this to soak for a little bit longer, and then we're going to start dyeing. Ooh. A surprising amount of people have messaged me and commented and whatnot, asking when the dyeing videos are coming back. So, behold, a dyeing video, very exciting. Because I was doing advents and I was working on this collection, like working out what the colours were, blah, blah, blah. Essentially, I couldn't actually share any of it with you because it was all secrets. But this is me mixing up the dye combo for Magical Flame. It's 6 scoops because I wanted a good rich colour, and it's 2 different colours of dye, so I can get a good unique green, which was the shade that I was looking for, that complemented the other colours that I had in the collection, but also fit the vision that I had in my head. It's always a tricky one. This yarn is 100% superwash merino DK weight boucle yarn. It weighs a ton when it's wet. It's so heavy, and I just get it fully immersed in there, roll it around and make sure it's all covered in dye. I call it a semi-solid because there's no way that I, a non-machine, can get a truly solid colour. I mean, I'm sure there are methods, but I am not familiar with them. So I leave that to the people that can do that, and that is absolutely fine. This is me dyeing up What in the Eight Hells is Coffee, inspired by a cup of coffee in like a terracotta mug. Bit niche, I understand it's a bit of a niche inspiration, but I really love this colour. I mentioned a bit later that I'm dyeing up this collection in order of least popular to most popular, and this colourway really surprised me in that it wasn't more popular, but maybe people just, I don't know, they favoured a different one. Potentially that could be it, because my most popular colourway was Thimble, which was like a pastel colour, and that's not my usual vibe to dye at all. So it did really surprise me that that one sold as well as it did, because I don't know, I didn't think it would. So what you can see in the background over there are 4 pots. They're the pots that have the green in, and this is my way of trying to multitask. And yeah, we have to flip the yarn so we get the reverse side. If we don't get the reverse side, then, well, I mean, nothing terrible happens. It's just more uneven. I choose to do different on the back than the front. Bit controversial. But I just think, I don't know, I like it. I like how it knits. I like how it dyes. I enjoy dyeing it that way. I, for some reason, do choose, lately anyway, the variegated colours that I do tend to be quite time-consuming ones. Before, when I baked in an oven, that sounded odd, I cooked all my yarn, I dyed it on the side, and then I put it in the oven. It would be more, it would be fewer steps. So maybe I'll bring back some colours that have fewer steps in them, just to, you know, just get a different effect, I guess. You know, bring back ones that have like a solid colour with speckles on top. I'm desperate to dye up Prestidigitation again. I really like that colour. But, yeah, just speckling yarn. Having a great time. We're using a mix of landscape dyes and Dharma dyes for this colourway. Landscape dyes are very good for speckling because they already have citric acid in them, which means the speckles are nice and crisp. This is just me hanging them up to dry on my heated airer, and the heated airer works even if you hang your yarn like this. I've put up my lounge chair. I put my lounge chair in the dye shed, just in a little corner, so I can sit while things are cooking, because I feel very tired today. It's the last couple of mornings I've woken up feeling a bit like stuffy in the nose and a bit like I had a temperature and a sore throat. This morning I woke up feeling better, which I was very optimistic about, but now I'm just tired, which is fine. So we have dyed up 16 skeins of Magical Flame. I've got another 16 cooking, and I've dyed up 16 skeins of What in the Eight Hells of Coffee, and I've got another 8 on, and then I've got another 8 to go after that. I seem to be going from the least popular colourways up to the most popular colourways. I don't know if that's the smartest way around to do it. And then once all the 100 gram skeins are done, I'm going to plough through and do the mini skeins, because I'm putting them off till last, because they're a pain to dye. In all fairness, the reason that I did start it like that is because my supplier had run out of the my merino sock mini skeins had sold out, and so they skeined some up for me. Very grateful for that, and they arrived last week, and by that point I'd already started dyeing, so that's fine. It's fine. They'll all get done. It's not an issue. But yeah, I counted the dates and the weeks, and for me to be on track I need to ship this by the 17th of December. So I'm on schedule, which is nice. There's a starling outside, how lovely. But I really want to get these out by the end of November, early December, but we shall see. Because I also want to do a very small Christmas shop update with some stitch markers and stuff in at the beginning of December. And then I need to dye up the sock sets that I've sold and the yarn club and blah blah blah. There's a lot happening. And I'm getting my hair done on Monday. I guess I could dye up the yarn club Monday afternoon. That could work actually. Because I was like, get my hair done on Monday. Oh, I can do it this weekend. I don't know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I need to dye up some stuff next week, even with my house invaded by parents and potential sibling. That's okay. Stuff will get done. Everything will get done. Everything will get done and shipped out on time, because this is why I set deadlines for myself. Because a little trick that I have learned about myself is that I respond very well to a deadline. If I hadn't have set the date for the 14th of October for this collection, it never would have been released. But I set the date and then thought, oh, I actually need to do it by then. And you know what? I did it. So, yes. I have just received an email from someone saying they haven't received their advent yet, which really sucks. They are in the Netherlands and it's stuck in customs because since Brexit, everything takes an age to get through customs in some European countries. It drives me up the wall. So, yeah, I'm putting extra advents up this weekend but there is one, I'm going to hold back one just to make sure that the person that bought it initially receives it. Not that I know what to do if it doesn't get through like, I don't know what to do if I send it again. It's just going to get stuck in customs again. So how is that helpful? Anyway, this is why I ship things so early, because if I'd have shipped it now and then in 3 weeks you still hadn't received it, that's pretty much December, which isn't good. So yes, this is why I like to ship Advents super early, because then they've got plenty of time to get to you. I've got plenty of time to send out another one if it doesn't arrive, and yeah, but fingers crossed it does. Hey folks, we're precariously balanced and we're back to the terrible lighting in the evening. I'll get a ring light, I'll look into it, because I can't do another year like this. I mean, I've been doing it since year dot of my channel, so I can't really expect anything else. It is currently 5 to 5. I haven't finished dyeing up Magical Flame, but I'm going to finish. I've got 3 more pots to do. I know. I'm going to do them tomorrow. I was getting cold and I was getting fed up, and the thought of me having to stay down there for another hour while they cooked, I was just like, oh. So I'm just going to get up tomorrow morning, do them tomorrow morning, and then I can dye up the Knit Crawl Yarn Club at the same time. So I think that is a better use of my time than forcing myself to do it today. My dance fitness class has been cancelled because the instructor is poorly, which suits me fine, because now I get to chill out and stay in all night instead. I'll probably go up, have my second shower of the day and put my jammies on shortly. And I'm currently just bead weaving even more snowmen. I think these are the last snowmen I'm going to do for the shop update. I might try and bash out some snowflakes this evening and see. I'm very low on my white beads though. I need to go upstairs and have a look to see if I have any white beads that have like any form of finish on them, because I store my beads. They're kind of grouped together by finish. So if they have an AB coating, which is like that shiny iridescent coating, they're in a separate thing to if they're just opaque, plain. And then I've also got some, or I did have some pearlescent white that I could, yeah, I just need to go upstairs, up to the office and have a look to see if they are in there. These snowmen are very cute because they are neon. I love it. Yes. Neon pink with blue, and yes, I very much enjoy these. I was going to make Christmas light stitch markers. I will show you the Christmas light stitch markers. I used a pattern, I followed a pattern, and I thought they were quite cute, and then I showed other people, and apparently it looks a little questionable. So we're not doing Christmas lights. The It'll be cute to have a little Christmas light hanging on your thing. But now looking at it, I understand that one on its own maybe wouldn't look the best. I don't know, you need like a string of them. They'd be cute on like a necklace if you had like a string of them. But yeah, that was fine. That was just a little experiment that failed. Oh my goodness, I need to show you this cardigan I finished yesterday. Don't get too excited, it's for a baby. Not my baby. It is for a friend's baby who is expecting soon. They're in Canada. I need to ship it pretty soon probably. I just wanted to share it because I probably won't be able to share it on the podcast. So all the ends are woven in except for, it's blue, but you can't really see, except for the ends on the buttons, and I need to block it because for some reason it's uneven with the cast off. I'm not quite sure why. One side is longer than the other, but that's okay. They should be exactly the same. But I did 5 buttons and left a gap at the bottom because, I mean, that's how it looked on the pattern. And also, Mary said that it's fine, but after I finished it, I do regret not having another button at the bottom because I do have a spare button that I could have just put on the bottom, but that's fine. It's a baby cardigan, he'll fit in it for 5 minutes. But yeah. So I just need to sew in all the ends behind where I sewed the buttons on, and very cute. And then I realised that at my sister's wedding next week, I'm seeing a couple more friends who are also expecting, and I was going to knit them something to give them when I saw them because they're not local friends, they're friends from school, so I know them, they are southern, therefore I do not see them often. And so yeah, I was like, yeah, I'll knit them something, and then all of a sudden it's next week, and I'm like, oh god, I should probably pull my finger out. So I might make another cardigan like that, but I don't know what flavour baby they're having, so I'm going to raid my yarn stash upstairs and see if I can find something gender neutral. Well, arguably most colours are gender neutral, aren't they? Because any gender can wear any colour, but you also know what I mean. So I am going to do that and try and maybe cast that on this weekend. We shall see. 4/5, lovely. 5 size 11 clear seed beads to make my little loop-de-loop. And yeah, so that is my exciting thing that I have finished since the podcast last week. I have put more effort isn't the word I want, more work in on Marie's sock that I'm knitting. I knit that through D&D. I'm going to have to take this out because it's all getting all tangled up and caught. And I have finished, no, I've crocheted a few more rows of my Fade into Christmas, which I'm very much enjoying. The only reason I've paused, I'm on the decreases now, so the row's getting shorter, they're very exciting. The only reason I have paused doing that is because I need to cake up some more mini skeins, and I am being lazy about it because I couldn't be bothered to go up 2 flights of stairs to do it. So now I just need to work out what to do with all of my extras, because I've got like this much left of a lot of them. So I need to work out what to do with them because I don't want to chuck it out because, well, I don't. I might just sort of, I don't know, I guess I could do stripy socks and like mix and match the stripes. That could be fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think what happened just then was I sewed back through my thread, which is not ideal. But anyway, I am likely going to keep bead weaving for the rest of the evening. And maybe do a bit of knitting, but I'm pretty content with just chilling and doing this for the rest of the evening, which is quite nice. Got my blanket on. My friend bought me this blanket with mushrooms and acorns on. Very cute. I might have to look for a festive one for in the meantime. Because yeah, this house gets so cold. So cold. Anyway, I am going to love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. And thank you so much to all of you who are in the Biscuit Brew crew on Patreon for helping me decide what to do for the Christmas Eve cast on sock set. I really appreciated it. Very handy, very helpful. If you would like to check out where I am on any other social medias, links as always can be found in the description box below, along with any other information that I think is relevant and that you might need, such as my affiliate link to Bird and Blend if you want to treat yourself to a Bird and Blend advent calendar this year. They've almost sold out of their matcha one, and yeah, I'm really excited to start opening mine. Yes, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I have to share. Oh, I've still got some tea left. Delightful. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you very soon in next week's video, if I can manage it. Like I said, it is the week of my sister's wedding and my house is being invaded by my parents. That sounds negative. It's not negative. My parents are coming to stay from Tuesday. So I don't know when I'm going to have time to film a video, but I will try my darndest to film a video for Friday. Fingers crossed. Anyway, thank you for watching, everyone. Have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you very soon. Bye!